Did you know that over 2 million people go through U.S. airport security every single day? And that the average TSA line wait time can be 30 minutes or more? But here's the kicker. TSA PreCheck members typically breeze through security in just 5 minutes. Yes, you read that right. In today's fast-paced world, time is everything, and TSA PreCheck is the secret weapon that can save you hours at the airport. But it's not just about skipping the lines, it's about a smoother, stress-free travel experience. In this guide, we'll take you through everything you need to know about TSA PreCheck in 2025. From the simple steps to apply, to insider tips on maximizing your membership, we've got you covered. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll wonder how you ever traveled without TSA PreCheck. Ready to save time, reduce stress, and travel like a pro? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. TSA PreCheck Demystified. What's all the hype about? TSA PreCheck is a game changer for travelers. Imagine walking into the airport, skipping long security lines, and breezing through faster than others. That's what TSA PreCheck promises, and it's becoming more popular every year. In 2023 alone, over 15 million travelers enrolled in the program. For frequent flyers, it's practically a must-have. But what exactly is TSA PreCheck? TSA PreCheck is a U.S. government program that lets you use special security lanes at airports. It's available at more than 200 airports across the country, and there's no denying it makes your travel experience smoother. You don't have to remove your shoes, belts, or light jackets, and your laptop stays in your bag. For those who dread the hassle of airport security, this is a dream come true. One of the key reasons travelers love TSA PreCheck is the time it saves. According to the TSA, travelers who use the program wait an average of 5 minutes at the security checkpoint. Compare that to the standard line, where wait times can reach 30 minutes or more during peak travel hours. It's clear why so many choose to enroll. The real draw, though, is how easy TSA PreCheck makes the process. Security lines are shorter, and the entire experience feels less stressful. But it's not just about convenience, it's also about security. TSA PreCheck applicants undergo a thorough background check. This means you're more likely to breeze through security without being randomly selected for additional screening. In fact, TSA PreCheck is available to U.S. citizens, U.S. nationals, and lawful permanent residents. If you're a frequent international traveler, you may even be eligible for global entry, which speeds up U.S. entry after international flights. Together, these programs make traveling a lot less of a hassle. Chapter 2 to 2025 TSA PreCheck Application. Step by step made simple. Now that you understand what TSA PreCheck is, let's talk about how to apply. The process is straightforward, but a little guidance can go a long way. In 2025, the application process remains simple, with a few essential steps you can't skip. First, head to the TSA website or download the TSA app. From there, you'll fill out a short online application, which only takes about 10 minutes to complete. Make sure to have the necessary documents ready. You'll need proof of U.S. citizenship or legal residency, such as a passport or driver's license. For applicants who are non-U.S. citizens, the process may require additional documentation. Once you've submitted your online application, you'll schedule an in-person appointment at an enrollment center. These centers are located in major airports and other convenient locations across the country. The in-person appointment is where you'll undergo a background check. This includes fingerprinting, so it's important to be prepared. Don't worry, the appointment is brief, usually taking around 10-15 minutes. Afterward, you'll wait for approval, which can take anywhere from 3 to 5 days. Some people might even get approved in as little as 24 hours. One of the most important things to remember is the $85 application fee. This fee covers your membership for 5 years. While some people may hesitate due to the cost, it's essential to weigh that against the time and stress saved at airport security. If you fly frequently, TSA PreCheck pays for itself in just a few trips. And here's a pro tip. If you're a member of certain programs, such as Global Entry or Nexus, you may not need to apply separately for TSA PreCheck. Those memberships already include TSA PreCheck, saving you both time and money. Chapter 3. What happens after you apply? Behind the scenes of your TSA PreCheck interview. After submitting your application and scheduling your in-person appointment, what happens next? The process may seem like a mystery to many travelers, but understanding what occurs behind the scenes can ease any anxiety. The key part of the application process is the interview, which helps determine your eligibility for TSA PreCheck. At the enrollment center, you'll provide the necessary documents and get fingerprinted. This is crucial for the TSA background check. While the fingerprinting might sound intimidating, it's simple and fast. The TSA uses your fingerprints to cross-check against criminal databases and ensure you don't have a history that would disqualify you. Most people get through the interview with no issues. However, if you have a criminal record or a history that might raise red flags, your application could be delayed. In this case, you may need to provide additional information or documentation. It's important to note that the TSA doesn't automatically reject applicants with minor offenses, but you could be subject to extra scrutiny. Once your interview is complete, the TSA will review your background and process your application. This can take a few days, but in many cases, the approval comes quicker than you'd expect. Once approved, you'll receive a known traveler number, KTN, which is what you'll use to access TSA PreCheck lanes at the airport. If your application is denied, you'll receive an explanation and have the option to appeal the decision. While rejections are rare, they can happen if there's a serious issue on your record. In those cases, contacting the TSA directly for more information is your best bet. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on navigating the TSA PreCheck process and travel like a pro. Chapter 4. The TSA PreCheck wait. How long to expect before you get approved? After you've completed your TSA PreCheck application and interview, the most common question is, how long do I have to wait for approval? While everyone's timeline is a bit different, the general process is faster than you might think. For most applicants, approval happens in about 3 to 5 business days. However, this can vary depending on the volume of applications and your individual situation. If you're eager to get started, keep an eye on your email. Once approved, you'll receive your known traveler number, KTN, which is the key to accessing TSA PreCheck lanes. The TSA will send you an email notification, and you can also check your status online by visiting the official TSA PreCheck status page. This makes it easy to track your application and know when you're good to go. Sometimes, travelers are approved in just 24 hours, which is great news for those planning last-minute trips. However, it's important not to expect instant results. If you're applying around busy travel times, such as during holidays or peak vacation seasons, processing times could be longer. The TSA has reported that they process over 2 million passengers every day, which can sometimes create a backlog. If you find yourself waiting a little longer than expected, there are a couple of things you can do to avoid feeling frustrated. First, make sure all your documents were submitted correctly. Any missing or incorrect information could slow down the process. Second, keep your travel plans flexible. If you're planning a flight in the near future, be sure to apply for TSA PreCheck as early as possible. For travelers with urgent plans, there's an option for expedited processing. Global entry members, for instance, can automatically access TSA PreCheck, and their approval process may be faster. Global Entry, a program that expedites U.S. entry from international trips, includes TSA PreCheck benefits and is often a faster path for frequent flyers. Chapter 5. Using your TSA PreCheck. Skip the lines like a pro. Once you're approved for TSA PreCheck, it's time to take full advantage of your new perks. With TSA PreCheck, you get to bypass the long lines at the airport security checkpoint, which can make a huge difference, especially during busy times. But there's more to using TSA PreCheck than simply walking through the security line. First, make sure to add your known traveler number, KTN, to your airline booking. This ensures that your TSA PreCheck status is recognized when you check in. Without this, you may not be eligible for the PreCheck lane, even if you're enrolled in the program. This simple step ensures a smooth process from the moment you arrive at the airport. When you reach the security line, look for the TSA PreCheck signs. These lanes are marked clearly and move much faster than the standard security lines. Travelers in TSA PreCheck lanes don't have to remove their shoes, belts, or light jackets. They also don't have to take laptops or liquids out of their bags. This not only saves time but reduces stress during your journey. In fact, TSA PreCheck passengers typically spend just 5 minutes on average going through security. This is a significant improvement compared to the standard line, where travelers can spend 20-30 minutes or more, especially during peak hours. According to a report from the TSA, the program has helped reduce security wait times by an average of 30%. For travelers with connecting flights, TSA PreCheck is an even bigger advantage. While others are standing in long lines to go through security again, you can breeze through to your next gate with ease. This can make connecting flights less stressful and help ensure you don't miss your next flight. Another bonus of TSA PreCheck is that it works with both domestic and international flights. You can use TSA PreCheck for your outbound and inbound flights, saving time on both ends of your trip. Even better, many international airports now offer PreCheck benefits, so you can skip the lines even when you're leaving the US Chapter 6. Future-proof your TSA PreCheck. What you need to know for 2025 and beyond. While TSA PreCheck has already made a huge difference in air travel, it's evolving in exciting ways. Looking ahead to 2025, there are some key changes and updates that travelers should keep in mind. One of the most exciting developments is the continued expansion of TSA PreCheck to more airports and airlines. In 2025, TSA PreCheck will be available at more than 200 airports across the United States. This includes major airports like LAX, JFK, and Chicago O'Hare, as well as smaller regional airports. As more airports join the program, even more travelers will be able to enjoy the convenience of skipping long security lines. The TSA is also working on improving the technology behind TSA PreCheck. One of the most significant advancements is the move toward biometric screening. In the coming years, the TSA plans to expand the use of facial recognition technology at security checkpoints. This could further speed up the process and eliminate the need for physical boarding passes, making the entire airport experience even smoother. Another exciting development is the SOS partnership with mobile apps. By 2025, passengers may be able to use their smartphones to verify their identity and gain access to TSA PreCheck lanes. This means that you could breeze through security without even needing a physical ID or boarding pass. With the increasing use of mobile technology in travel, this innovation will likely become a reality soon. Additionally, TSA PreCheck membership remains valid for 5 years. However, as with any program, you'll need to renew your membership periodically. Be sure to keep track of your expiration date, as it's easy to forget. The TSA will send you reminders about your renewal, but it's best to take care of it ahead of time to avoid any disruptions to your travel plans. Looking even further ahead, we can expect improvements in security procedures as well. The TSA is exploring new technologies such as advanced imaging systems and even artificial intelligence to enhance security while keeping the process smooth for travelers. While these changes may take time, they promise to make the experience even faster and more efficient for everyone. To stay ahead of the game, it's essential to stay informed about the latest updates to TSA PreCheck. The process will continue to evolve, but with your TSA PreCheck membership, you'll always have access to the quickest security lanes. Whether you're flying domestically or internationally, TSA PreCheck ensures that you're well prepared for the future of air travel. Make sure to subscribe for more tips and updates on how TSA PreCheck can make your travel experience smoother and faster. Stay tuned for future videos.